He'll come down the line of scrimmage and make the play on Higgs. And here's Higgs right here.
2nd and 10, and Cunningham back to pass into the end zone. He's got Carter, and it's knocked away at the last second by Harper. Chris Carter working on the cornerback Dwayne Harper, his 2nd year out of South Carolina State. Carter almost brought it down. He did have both feet down inbounds.
Joel, you know the one thing about Cunningham that just amazes me is the ease with which he throws the ball. There's just no effort at all. And he stands almost flat-footed. When you see Cunningham, just take a look at him. Look at the ease that he throws the ball. Looks like there's no follow-through at all. It's all arm.
It brings up 3rd and 10 now for the Eagles at the Seahawks 15-yard line. On the slot, that is Keith Byers. Over the middle. It goes to Williams. Williams inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line, but he shortened that first down by a couple of yards. First career reception as a member of the Philadelphia Eagles for Henry Gizmo Williams.
We're going to call him Gizmo all day, aren't we?
All right.
Okay. That's what everybody else calls him. This guy is really put together. Everybody looks at him and said how small he is. We happened to see him in the locker room yesterday, and he's built like an offensive lineman.
Upper half of his body is incredible. It'll be a field goal try for Luis Zendejas. It'll be a 24-yard attempt on the hold punter John Telchik. Zendejas 19 of 24 last year. It's perfect after a high snap and a nice acceptance there by his holder Telchik. Regain the lead. We'll be right back to Veterans Stadium. The Eagles lead it by 3. Welcome back to Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, where the Eagles have just regained the lead. A 24-yard field goal by Luis Zendejas, and not much offense so far from either side when both wanted to establish that running attack early.
And I think the one reason we're seeing that is that when both offensive coordinators were talking to us yesterday, they said, we just don't know what they're going to do defensively in the first 1 or 2 series of downs. And if you think about Philadelphia, they've only had the ball 3 or 4 times.
Philadelphia Eagles, exactly, Paul, have had it 3 times offensively. Seahawks ready to get it for their 4th time today. They put back Lewis Clark and James Jefferson.
And good news for Philadelphia fans. Sammy Lilly, number 37, is back in the game, and he's all right.
Zendejas ready to get into it. He's got it teed up at the 35-yard line. Watching 2 of the best kickoff men in the NFL today. Zendejas and the Eagles and Norm Johnson. That's why these 2 teams have such great special teams. They've got such great kickers.
And the kickoff teams, the 10 other guys on that team, Joel, they love them because they don't have to worry about screaming down there and getting their brains kicked in.
David Craig, the 4th highest rated quarterback in NFL history, behind Joe Montana, Dan Marino, Boomer Esiason. Fast company for Dave Craig. He's got it 1st and 10 now. At the 20-yard line, that last stat you saw, that is among active quarterbacks in the NFL. Williams and Warner split in the backfield. Largent, Scansey, the 2 wide receivers. Craig looking for the tight end. It's taken in by Tyler. Across the 45 to the 47-yard line, and coming into the game, that was a concern for the Seattle Seahawks.
You bet it was, because he didn't have any idea what these young tight ends are going to do, and he found out that they can get open.
27-yard reception. Finals around the NFL. An upset, at least by many people, with the Bears winning by 3. Rams winning on the road, and Phoenix knocking off Detroit as well. 1st and 10 now for the Seahawks after that 23-yard reception. Or make it a 27-yard reception. 1st and 10 to 47. Warner with a big hole. Inside Eagle territory. Down to the 45-yard line. A gain of 8. A homecoming for Kurt Warner. Played collegiately at Penn State. Grew up in West Virginia. More scores. Great start for the Browns. Under their new head coach, Bud Carson.
Well, looks like Buffalo still can't score inside the 20. They couldn't do it all last year. And Denver off to a solid start in the first half over Kansas City at Mile High.
2nd and 2. Seahawks with it at the Philadelphia 45-yard line with Largent in motion. Warner slithering his way for the first down inside the 48 near the 47 where he's brought down by Mike Pitts, the left defensive tackle.
Seattle, they are having some success running the ball, and they thought they would. And we talked to them about, when we talked to Craig about the running game, he said there aren't that many plays that you can use in a running game. If there's a vulnerable spot against the 46 defense, it's on the corners because the corners have to play man-to-man.
And earlier this week, Buddy Ryan certainly issued a challenge to the Seattle offensive attack, saying they are definitely not going to be able to run the ball. 1st and 10. They're down to the 43-yard line.
Seattle didn't listen to him.
Warner again. Jerome Brown was the one who slowed him down to the backfield. He did not make it back to the line of scrimmage. He lost a yard. It'll bring up 2nd and 11. They say that Jerome Brown, the young man of the University of Miami in his 3rd year, he's like a little kid. They say if they did a remake of the movie Big, he could play the starring role.
Well, you know, when we were talking about Jerome Brown, and we asked the other players about it, they said if they put a sign up, wet paint, do not touch, he would sit down on it.
2nd and 11 for the Seahawks at the Eagles' 44-yard line. Largent in motion. Warner in the flat, can't hang on to it. Wes Hopkins, the free safety, is coming over for the coverage. It'll bring up 3rd and 11.
You see the drop that Craig took that time? It was like a 2-step drop, and he's calling Warner in there. He said, I want to get the ball quick to you. He was actually talking to Blades, number 89 now, saying you didn't run the right route. It's got to be a quick hitch when you see them blitzing.
I would think it'd be easier to get those happy feet in the pocket when you've got Reggie White and Brown coming in.
You've got happy feet, and you can hear him breathing down your neck.
3rd and 11. Here comes the blitz. Craig out of the shotgun, looking for Blades. It's knocked away by Allen. Todd Bell and Andre Waters applying the pressure, and it was Waters who was flying through up the middle on the blitz.
The blitz was there, and when the blitz is there, the blitz is actually picked up, and that's Waters, number 20, coming in. Let me get my little thing here. Now, let me show it to you. Here comes Waters here, and he's coming in on the blitz. They pick him up. That's not a problem. But the coverage by Allen downfield, that was the problem.
Punting situation once again for Ruben Rodriguez. In his 3rd year out of Arizona, and Gizmo Williams waiting for it. This is off the side of the foot of Rodriguez, but it takes a Seattle bounce inside the 5. Can they get to it? No, it'll be a touchback. A 44-yard punt for Rodriguez, but only a net of 24 yards. And when we come back, the Eagles will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20, leading by 3.
This way, Mr. Starr.
Life with me dad's a real scream. He needs a star vehicle like my all-new 19...
Last year, the Seahawks defense ranked 24th overall in the NFL. But don't tell the Philadelphia Eagles that so far this afternoon, as they only lead it by 7. They have had problems moving the ball. They've got it now. 1st and 10 at their own 20. Tony bounces off the 1st, the 2nd, and gets 2 yards. He's tough to bring down, just like John L. Williams, although Williams a little bit bigger. The Seahawks, Jacob Green, combining with Glasgow on that stop.
Surprisingly, they have not thrown the ball to Keith Jackson so far today, and that's one of his favorite targets, the tight end, number 88.
They also haven't flipped it out in the flat to Keith Byers, who had the 2nd most catches out of the backfield last year, to Roger Craig. 2nd and 8. That's quick. Jackson, rather, the tight end, to the 30-yard line, and he's got enough for the 1st down.
He heard me. He's open.
Did you send that one in, Paul?
I send that play in. You got to throw to the, rookie of the year. He's probably is the best tight end in football. Here he comes off the line of scrimmage. Watch a little break to the middle. Gets in front of Nesby Glasgow, number 22, makes the catch and picks up a 1st down. Every time he needs one, all he has to do is go to that guy.
Led all NFL tight ends in receptions last year with 81. Pete Holohan was the closest. The